Yo, what's up? Years here. I was out. I was not home when it was arena time earlier, so I wasn't able to stream. But yeah, I was at the mall, you know, touching grass, eating some bibingka, sipping some hot choco. But yeah, as I was eating my food, right, it was about around arena time, and like I thought, why not play on my phone, right? It's been a while because like in case you didn't know, I play on emulator pretty much every day. And but I'm not my best when I'm playing on emulator. Like I'm at my best whenever I play on mobile, since I've been playing the game for like more than 2 years, and I started playing this game on mobile, so like all of my muscle memory are applied whenever I play on mobile. So yeah, today you're gonna see a much better gameplay than I usually do. But yeah, the commentary is not gonna be live. It's the first time I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna try to commentate over the games as we watch it together, right? Like I'm not playing this live. I'm just gonna say my thoughts. Like when I messed up, when the opponent messed up. Let's see. Like it's my first time I'm gonna do a video like this. I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but yeah, let's just begin. So your boy starting his first match now. We're on the loading screen. Man, it feels weird to to commentate on arena without a chat, no interactions whatsoever. But yeah, let's hop onto the first match. I'm actually using a comp that's I'm very confident with. Wait, hold on, the sounds here is a bit too loud. I cannot hear myself. There we go, that's a lot better. So the first game, we're up against a monofire dude, right? Terminator. I think I've seen this guy a couple times in global chat. That's a lot of damage coming from the Scintilla there. Noxia taking a lot more than I anticipated, but Splitviz is a lot easier to play around with Noxia than Scintilla because Splitviz does not have a lot of dashes. So yeah, the opponent is playing bad there, bad positioning there, taking a lot of damage. And now running away here gives me a free weapon skill from long range. As you can see, I positioned myself for that, and I got the long range weapon skill. They're taking too much damage from that, and now I don't think they can win anymore because like Ray against Ogma, not a very good matchup because Ray cannot really consistently chain skill Ogma, and you're gonna be forced to take a lot of reflect damage, especially since they're running a full damage comp. As you know, Ogma is very good at dealing with full damage comps. It doesn't matter if you're running a full melee team. If you don't have a single tank in your party, Ogma's reflect is gonna deal a lot of damage. Yeah, so this guy is not actually using the parries instantly, which made this a bit more awkward to fight. Yeah, they're actually saving it for the weapon skill, but that's not something you want to do against Ogma as Ray, because if you save your parry for the weapon skill, you're gonna get chained. Like, as you can see, this guy actually got chained on the second weapon skill, which should never happen if you're up against Ogma. And yeah, we take the first game quite easily there with the like Noxia almost soloed their team. Yeah, now we're up on the it's time for the next game. Let's see. So we're up against this comp, triple tank with Brasilia. This is actually very bad for me now because I have Noxia first. Like, Noxia has the anti-tank merch, but unfortunately, right, Brasilia, despite being a core unit in triple tank, is not actually a tank. So my Ogma plastic module merge is not going to work against Brasilia here. I'm trying my best to fight around, but yeah, they were able to get me with the chain skill. I was hoping that would target my summon, but we do get a chain skill here. Though, yeah, because Ogma plastic model does not work against Brasilia, unfortunately we don't deal enough damage to kill this. We do get the bait, we do bait their weapon skill into the summon, but it's not gonna be enough to kill the Brasilia, which is going to be actually huge. Because now Ogma is gonna be forced to deal with this, and if Ogma is fighting Brasilia, then Ogma's gonna almost die. Like, even if Brasilia here is almost dead, Ogma's not gonna be able to take this down, especially on a triple tank comp. So first weapon skill goes off for Brasilia here. Ogma gets the weapon skill. I'm gonna pick a box here because with triple tank I need as much bosses as I can. Like, on second thought, I think I did try to go for more bosses here. Let's see. Like, the best game plan is definitely to take as much bosses as I can with Ogma, which I did accomplish here. As long as Ogma does not die to Brasilia, I should be in a decent spot. But the problem here is double tank Sumire does not deal enough damage against triple tank. Like, if this was Master Arena, I would pick Arabelle instead of Noxia on this comp and have Sumire 1v3 their team. But unfortunately, double tank Sumire, I think, does not deal enough damage to actually take down FP with a shield. So like this matchup is very unfortunate because of the team order. Like if it was Sumire against Brasilia, I think I would have had a very good chance of winning here. But now it's gonna be so difficult because it's Sumire up against Brasilia. So yeah. Like the good thing about Sumire compared to other runners is you can go pass through your opponents like that. Like that's a route that other runners cannot access. It's only Sumire that can actually do that. So very nice nice trick there. We got the chain skill. Sumire is almost at full HP. Like I think after the healing, right, Sumire is gonna be at full HP, but unfortunately Sumire does not have an anti-tank merch, and as I said earlier, it's very difficult to take down a triple tank FP, especially with Brasilia, since like most of my damage is just going towards the shield here. Yeah, I think that was a fluke, to be honest. Like the guy, as you can see, the guy's not playing well, so I was just shooting my weapon skills like it was nothing. But yeah, it would have definitely helped a lot if I hit those weapon skills there. I do hit this one. Like I need one more to chain. Let's see if I can actually get it. 3 seconds on the weapon skill. Weapon skill right off the bat. I cannot press the chain skill on time, unfortunately, though I'm not sure if that would have dealt enough damage to kill them. So we lose that game. Mostly due to unfortunate team order. Like if it was Sumire first, I think I'm very confident I could actually win that. But yeah, very bad matchup and very unfortunate team order. It's very difficult to win that game. This one's another unfortunate order, right? I actually want my my Sumire to go against Kai, because I think Sumire has a better chance against Noxia. I mean, against Kai than Noxia. So we do get a very good weapon skill here from Noxia. Next weapon skill is gonna be able to chain the Kai. Let's see if we can hit it. They're actually trying to run away, so I'm not going to... oh, they're actually approaching me now. Good thing about using ranged units is you can like cast your weapon skill earlier most of the time. That doesn't hit, unfortunately. I just shot that for no reason. But yeah, I thought it would hit at least one tick, but Kai does have the movement speed, so I'm not able to get it. But the good thing here is that the biggest threat on their team is now gone. Like Kai is their only light unit. Irina is basic, so you know, I'm in a pretty good spot right now. Though Sumire against Commander is not a guaranteed win, especially if their Commander is running cooldown. Though most of these guys are not running cooldown on Commander, to be honest. Like they're probably just running Earth Necklace. I mean, Earth Necklace does have cooldown, but it's not maxed. Maybe they're running Brooch. A lot of them are also running Brooch. I think getting the boss here is a mistake, actually, because I don't need bosses against their Commander. They're not running double tank, so like Commander is dead to Sumire anyway. And by getting that boss, I actually let their Irina do chip damage to my Sumire, which is a lot worse. Like I should have just ran away and dodged the chain skill so that my Sumire would be full HP against their Commander. So yeah, the box, I mean, it doesn't matter much because my Sumire did not take that much damage, but I would have been full health. And even at 0 bosses, I still killed this one with chain. So yeah, that boss literally did nothing. And as expected, right? This Commander is running Mad Panda Brooch, I think, because they lack cooldown. So one more weapon skill with this chain. We got the chain skill here and get the kill. Let's go. We actually win that game. Okay guys, game 4. Let's see which opponent we're gonna be facing right now. I actually forgot what happened. I'm actually recording this hours after I did the battles, because you know, I need to get home from the mall in order to actually do this. Wait, this queue time is actually taking a bit long. What? Hey yo. There we go. Finally get a match. Let's see what kind of player this is. The Fallen, running a double tank Parvati, which is I'm not a big fan of. Double tank Crocell also not that good in my opinion. With Crocell you definitely need a lot of damage because you're a dogfighter. Like double tank Crocell, her weapon skill is not that good as well, so yeah, as you can see, they don't have enough damage. They're not threatening to kill me because they don't have enough damage, and like their chain skill is so slow, so I actually chain them first most of the time. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of double tank Crocell. It's not good. Though Parvati is always a counter against Noxia. I try to hide behind this, so yeah, if they cast their wire there, I'm not gonna get hit. the wall is gonna block it for me. Now they are dogfighting my summon for some reason. They do tank a huge chunk of that weapon skill there. This guy is not a good player, man. Like, this guy trash. Yeah, it's like it's like it's like the first time he's ever seen Noxia, man. Like, he's fighting a Noxia like it's the first time he's ever seen the unit. Dude, Noxia's been out for about 2 years now. What? Yeah, and at this point, I think they just gave up, right? There's no way they win anymore. Like, they lost 2 of their units, like, 2 of which are, like, kind of decent matches against Noxia. Like, Rosel, as long as you don't miss your stuff and you dodge Noxia's weapon skill, it should be able to win. And Parvati is a hard counter against Summoner, so... yeah. The opponent played really bad there, that's why I lost. So this loading screen is taking a while. Like, it took me a couple seconds to click the confirm button. I'm probably biting on my bibingka there. Probably eating my food. But yeah, Arena, while eating some nice Filipino delicacies. Should do this more often. Yeah, it's been... now this one's also taking a while. The matchup screen, there we go, we finally find a match. Let's see what kind of opponent we're gonna be facing this time. Oh, it's this garbage. So how do we fight against this garbage? I summon instantly, which I'm not a fan of. I shouldn't have done that because like, my summon will take unnecessary damage from that one as well. Like, I cannot avoid the fireball anyway if they do it instantly, and by casting my summon instantly, I let the summon take like AoE damage from the fireball as well, which is actually terrible. Commander actually targeting my Noxia, and once it targets Noxia, it's gonna be difficult for it to retarget. Now it retargets for some reason. Did they let go of the attack button? Now their commander dies. And this game is just over. Like, there's no way Rosetta wins against Ogma and Sumire. Rosetta dies to a dogfight here. Like, even if they beat Ogma, they're not beating Sumire. I'm just gonna dogfight them. They reload here, running away. Yeah, like this one, there's no way they win this anymore. Like, the moment their Lina lost to Noxia, they already lost the game. Classic brain dead Rosetta player, guys. Oh no. Okay, so half of our games are already gone. We're 4-1 at the moment, I believe. So, one very unfortunate matchup. Oh, we're actually up against Devil Z here. Former top 1 player. Let's see what this matchup's gonna be. But this matchup's actually heavily in my favor because it's Noxia against Marina. And as I said, right, Noxia does have the anti-tank merch. Now, I remember this play. Like, I usually don't do that against Marina. I usually try to trade weapon skills, but I know Devil Z knows. I know that he knows that I will try to trade weapon skills there, so I caught him off guard by casting that one earlier. Like, I don't think I would do that against any other opponent, but I played against Devil Z a bunch of times, so like, I already know his playstyle. So yeah, I'm kind of free to do that kind of play. So Devil Z does not have a good internet at the moment, like before, right? I think this is some piece of Asia 2 history, but Devil Z was known as the yellow ping yellow ping guy. He's actually very notorious for having awful ping back then, but yeah, right now his ping actually improved by quite a lot. That's surprisingly missed, man. I thought that's gonna change, but you know, it doesn't matter anyway. There's no way they're winning against me with the Arena and they like basically dead commander no matter what they do. But yeah, maybe we can blame their internet, I don't know. But to be honest, like the moment they lost the Marina, right? Marina did not lose to lag. They started lagging on the commander. The moment they lost Marina to Noxia, I think they just lost the game because first of all, the team order is against them. They definitely have the advantage here, having Noxia first against their Marina. And like, commander is gonna have trouble against Ogma as well. I mean, Noxia is still half HP, so I'm definitely gonna take half HP from commander, and yeah, Ogma can probably finish it off. Even if I don't finish it off with Ogma, Sumire is probably gonna kill it with like more than half HP, and that's gonna be more than enough to kill Arena, right? So yeah, this match is basically decided from the first one. If they beat my my Noxia with Marina, they actually sweep my Ogma with Marina as well, and maybe they could win. But yeah, because my Noxia won the first game, I win the entire thing. So the rest here is just me securing the victory. Like, they cannot do anything anymore unless I troll. so Irina is almost dead. I'm just gonna dogfight this with Sumire, right? I don't need to I don't need to play for weapon skill here because, you know, it's a half HP basic unit, bro. Like, I'm just gonna be trolling if I still try to play for weapon skill against this, so yeah. Some classic dogfighting action, don't even need to dodge that. Even if they chain me, I don't think I even die. And yeah, we take this win from Devil Z. Again, the matchup is on our favor there, and that entire match was just decided on the first match. The Noxia versus Irina match was the only relevant matchup on that entire fight. So yeah, who's the next opponent gonna be? Oh, it's this guy. I think this guy's top. I'm pretty sure this guy's top 3. I'm not sure though. Maybe even top 1. I need to check, but yeah, this guy is at least top 3, I think. If not top 3, 100% sure it's top 10. They're playing very well against Noxia as well with the Arena, actually hitting me with that though. They're not picking a box, and I'm actually taking the box here, not because I need the boxes, but because I want to deny them boxes. I don't want their Kai getting bonus damage against me. I think they should have taken the box here. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't need that chip damage against me. Like, I think they definitely should have tried to take bosses with Arena here because they if you take a look at their team comp, their like their main win condition is definitely Kai. Now unfortunately here I die before I cast the weapon skill. Like, if I casted the weapon skill there, it would have been huge because Ogma would be full HP against Kai and would probably take down half. Because Kai is gonna have trouble chaining Ogma. Let's see if Ogma's gonna be able to kill Lilith here. It's gonna be very important for my Ogma to win this matchup because I definitely need my Sumire at full HP against Kai at all costs. Now, yeah, this guy is a good player. As I said, this guy is definitely at least top 10. So he knows how to corner people with Lilith on this map. Lilith is actually quite underrated here. I think they should have tried to get the box. I'm not sure though. I think after chaining me, they should have tried to go for the box. Maybe killing... I guess killing Ogma is worth it though, because any chip damage on Sumire before Kai is huge. But yeah, like, they could have picked 2 bosses here. They could have gotten 2 bosses against me with the high if they picked that other one with the Arena. So yeah, it's almost a full HP Kai against the Sumire. Though Sumire is my favorite unit up against Kai on this comp. Like, the first guy, they were Kai first against my Noxia, right? That's not really what I wanted. Definitely wanted Sumire here. Wow, what a good weapon skill by me. Bravo. Now one more weapon skill with chain as long as I hit it. Unfortunately, I don't hit the entire thing, but that's a very nice bait and dodge by the Sumire. They're actually weaving through the Kai with the normal attacks, passing through them like a boss with style and finishing them up with a chain skill. They should have tried to dodge that. Like, Kai does have movement speed. Kai has a very good chance of actually dodging Sumire weapon skill there. So yeah, the opponent did not play it that well. I think they could have definitely won that. Because especially, like, Sumire's weapon skill is easy to dodge even without movement speed. And with the 20% movement speed that Kai has, they definitely had the time, like, had the potential to actually dodge that. Now, this one is another very unfortunate matchup because Sumire is also my best bet against Carol, and also my Sumire does not have a negation. Noxia does have negation though. So yeah, this is just very unlucky here. Also the yellow ping, right? Catching me with the 3rd tick of the weapon skill. Very unfortunate there. Which means I cannot dodge this anymore. So yeah, I'm forced to go for the trade here. Noxia does fall. I think it would have been different if they were not yellow ping, but you know, it's a very unfortunate matchup in the first place. Carol against Noxia is not what I wanted to happen with this comp. Like, if it was Sumire against Carol, I think I could have like, this match would have been different, but you know, let's try. Let's see. Ogma dealing as much damage as possible to the Herald. They actually tanked that weapon skill, so yeah, the next one could actually chain. This weapon skill is just strong. Like, I should have waited a bit on that. Yeah, I should have definitely waited a bit on that weapon skill, because if I time that with their weapon skill, they're not gonna be able to chain me. I think I could have still won this game if not for that misplay on the Ogma. The 3rd weapon skill was too early, man. I should have went for the weapon skill trade. Yeah, now I take too much damage from this Carol, and I'm not gonna be able to clutch this anymore because I'm too low on HP. Yeah, and I should have just casted the weapon skill there from long range instead of dashing in, so I could have avoided a lot more damage. But at this point, because I don't have negation, I don't win anymore. Yeah, I'm also not gonna be able to avoid like every single tick of damage from this future knight. I'm gonna avoid most of it though. Like I'm gonna get out of this fight with a lot more HP left. But yeah, because I don't have negation, I definitely need like more than half HP to take down the Lin, and this is just not enough. So I think the Noxia, it's a bit difficult to fight Carol with Noxia, especially on this map. But yeah, after they threw with Carol against the Ogma, I think my Ogma had the chance to actually win that game if I held onto that weapon skill for a bit more. Yeah, so definitely a misplay on my part. Very unfortunate now that I'm seeing the replay. I could have won that game, guys, if I held onto the Ogma weapon skill, but yeah, a bit rusty on the phone. Now this loading screen's taking a bit long. I guess I'm sipping my hot choco as I wait for the next opponent that I'm gonna destroy. Okay, now we finally found the match. Let's see if this guy is actually decent. Ah, yeah, it's this guy, right? Very unfortunate matchup once again. Like, Noxia against Camel, definitely not something you'd want to see. Camel is the classic counter to Noxia. Like, before everything else was released, it was Camel that was the bane of this unit's existence. But this guy is heavily understated. Like, Camel should not be dying that quickly against the Noxia. Though they did play horribly. That weapon skill just hit air. Yeah, even their AA72 is very weak. Yikes. Yeah, this guy does not have any stats. It might even be a diamond player that happened to be matched against me. I know that the game sometimes matches you against top 100 players even if you're diamond, and this might be that case because like this guy's stats are so bad. I don't think this guy's even masters, bro. Yeah, long range weapon skill there to finish the game off. Noxia 1v3. Get this garbage off of my screen right now. I think Ogma can 1v3 their team. Okay, so we finally find another one of these. High Last is very popular, which I'm like, I'm glad it is, because as I said, Sumire is my best counter against Kai. Now I'm playing Noxia against Lilith. I'm actually going to try to hold my first weapon skill here, go for a trade. But they don't cast their weapon skill instantly. Well played for the opponent, I guess. They do catch me with a weapon skill, so I need to chain here no matter what. Unfortunately, they don't chain, so my only option here is to bait their weapon skill into my summon, and I successfully did it. Unfortunately, though, I don't have the animation cancel, and I clicked on my normal attack, so I cannot cancel it anymore, which means I get hit by the debuff. Like, I could have went into this arena matchup with a lot more HP, but yeah, I did misplay. Like, I think Noxia could have definitely took down Arena here, if I was more careful against the Lilith, because I would have, yeah, I would have saved like 30% HP if I didn't get hit by that debuff on the last few seconds of the match. Though, it's going to be the same thing. It's Sumire against Sky. I think what I want to do here as Ogma is take the arena's HP down to a point where even if they stole the box from me, I can just easily take them down and not kill them, so I can get the box. So because the box did not spawn like 10 seconds in, it's gonna spawn when 10 seconds are left. So yeah, the box spawns here right on time. Arena is 1 HP. I picked the box. They try to suicide with their weapon skill, but they don't have enough time. Now I have one box. Against Sky, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to get a box here, but it's very unsafe against Sky because they can just steal the box from me, and I don't deal enough HP for this to the point where I can kill them. So I just dogfight here. If a box spawns, I'll try to like steal it. But it's better if my Ogma just dies there, to be honest. Now my Sumire is full HP against the high. One box doesn't really matter. Now this is very good, but like, very good thing about Sumire, right? They can you actually have an extra route in terms of escaping. You can actually just pass through the opponent and run straight to the middle of the map. which other runners definitely cannot do. Hit them in one tick there, which means the next weapon skill is going to be guaranteed to chain. As long as they don't dodge this, I win the game, and we get the weapon skill, get the chain skill, finish off the Kai, and destroy that meta slave in style. Let's go. So yeah, that's gonna be the 10th game. So enjoying my stylish comp while enjoying my food. I mean, the opponents are kind of food as well. Actually got a decent win rate here. 8 wins. Like, if that matchup against Carol, I could have won. That matchup against Priscilla, I also could have won if I didn't miss my Sumira weapon skill. So yeah, definitely could have gotten a 10-0 here if I didn't misplay on those 2 matches. Like, that's definitely my fault. I mean, in the those matches were against my favor in the first place because yeah, so those matches were not in my favor in the first place because, as I said, the order is very unfortunate. Like, Sumira is my counter to Priscilla, and Sumira is also my counter to Carol. But yeah, like, seeing how the game played out, right? The way that this team comp is supposed to win games is if you outplay the opponent, is because the opponents are definitely not going to make the perfect plays all the time. That's just how Garden Tales is. Most of your opponents are gonna misplay unless they're very high ranking. But as you saw earlier, even the high ranking guys also misplayed a lot. I misplayed a lot as well, right? Even as a former top 10 player, of course we all make mistakes. But yeah, it just goes to show how important it is to actually try and how your plays actually dictate the game. It's not just stats. It's not just matchups. You can clearly see that you can change the outcome of the game if you play the game differently, if you outplay the opponent. So yeah, just capitalize on your opponent's mistakes and try to not make as much mistakes yourself. But yeah, that's about it's very rare for me to show a gameplay on mobile because I mostly stream on PC. I cannot stream on mobile because my capture card is broken. But yeah, it's very rare that I get to show you my gameplay near its peak. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Probably not gonna be posting something like this in the near future, but yeah, see you all next time. Bye bye.